Howdy, Congressman Wolf Alexander here. Am I late? Oh, damn, I missed 420 by 2 minutes. Sorry. Well, I'll go ahead and smoke. Do you smoke? I'm with a gentleman who is got some art down here, but it's too late because I already bought it. And now he's giving it away for free, so you can't buy it. But you might be able to get one if you happen to be nearby. 1 second, and I'm just going to smoke and get things going. If I can get the fucking thing lit. You want to talk for a second? Show them your art or something.
Oh, yeah. Let me,
You have a card yourself?
I don't, damn, you know, I should probably make some of these. I have, that's true,
I like that with the best. That's really cool. So what am I looking at?
So it's like a view of the Mediterranean basin. So you got Europe
I
up top.
see. Oh, cool. So you like to do maps?
Yes.
Oh, that's badass.
I mean, it wasn't my idea. I definitely borrowed that from somebody else. But, you know, it was a good idea, so I stuck with it.
Yeah, that's cool. That's really cool. I always look at maps. You got to put the Isle of Monte Cristo on there. It's really small.
What, like southwest?
Sardinia.
Sardinia. Okay.
Yeah, near there. I'm not sure exactly where.
Alright.
Whatever. That's my favorite book, The Count of Monte Cristo.
Dumas.
Yes, sir. Anyway, what's your name?
Lorenzo.
Lorenzo stopped by and was trying to sell his stuff, and I was willing to buy some. But then I thought, well, wouldn't it be cooler if he acted as my courier for 10 of my cards? So instead, he's going to hand out his art for free to some people who are lucky and also get a card. I would suggest keeping the art and keeping the card, but definitely keep the art. Let's see. Anyway, it's 4:20, or you missed it if I missed it. And I'm here at Washington Square Park. I forgot to mention that. There's the arch, and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. I'm a little bit high, so it's hard to remember everything. And, okay, we were talking about politics. So your last question was about what? And do you want to hold the camera or be on the camera?
Yeah, you can hold that. I mean, basically, right. I was looking into sovereign debt, and I was looking into how Argentina's situation has evolved over the last few years. And I was curious as to how...
You want to be on camera? Are you good with this? Or okay.
I was just curious as to how a candidate such as yourself would respond to basically like the big brother problem, which is if we know that we have wealth and other people do not, what obligation do we have to help individuals who are navigating sovereign debt crises? And
oh, you mean the United States versus other countries?
Well, not necessarily versus.
Not versus. I mean, like in terms of helping other countries.
Yeah, it's not necessarily a foreign aid problem because that's like very different. I'm saying like at the level of making sure that a nation state can like help people live with running water, food, and shelter. How do you respond to, first of all, the Argentinian situation?
I'm not familiar.
It's basically like the IMF just screwed Argentina royally, and that's like their thing.
Okay. Well, I think the Argentinians should do what we're going to do, which is take all the money from their super rich. But I can't handle that right now. In fact, I don't think I want to.
On that subject, what if the super rich down there are basically shadow billionaires? So they are even like, you know, legally declaring their wealth. How do you respond to that?
Shadow, is that possible? I mean, if you got...
Of course it is. That happens all.
Yeah, but I mean, first of all, you identify who owns the biggest fucking ship in town, and you haul their ass in and say, give us your stuff.
Well, what if you've never seen it?
Well, then, I don't know. I mean, if they don't live in the country, what are you going to do about it?
That's what I'm saying. They live, theoretically, these are shadow billionaires that live in the country.
Okay.
They're so wealthy that they avoid the eye line sight of civilians.
Okay.
They're just,
well, the banking records can be made public, so...
But if they don't bank domestically.
Okay. That's an interesting problem. For Argentina, I guess it could be a problem here. But actually, the land is more important than the money. The fact that they own all that land makes everything go up. So, in the land, they can't hide. So just say, who owns these 10,000 acres? Raise your hand. And if nobody raises your hand, say, all right, well, it's ours. So.
Okay. Lit. Because that's actually what we should be doing in the United States. It's kind of what Detroit's doing, but like not really.
Oh, what do you mean?
Well, they have the land bank out there.
I don't know about that.
So the municipal government owns property that they are able to sell to private citizens at, you know,
really good price.
Financial benefits of the city. Because the city is severely underpopulated.
Oh, that's cool. So they incentivize people to buy it.
Well, I mean, that and the prices are just agreeable.
Right.
You know, and you have like well-built homes. In the cases of properties that are like liens or whatever, like they have well-built homes on there, solid brick or stone, or both. And yeah, so
Like how much, approximately?
I mean, it's a fair amount of the city. I mean, Detroit is like.
No, I mean, like how much for a nice house? I mean, not a nice house, but like a well-built house that's got to be fixed.
I haven't looked on the website in like 2 years, so I couldn't tell.
Oh, was it like 1,000 or 10,000 or 100,000?
Highly variable. It's highly variable. That's
Well,
what
anyway, it
I'm saying.
sounds like a good program. And how do we get on that subject?
Debt, sovereignty, social responsibility, taxes.
Okay. Yeah, so I would suggest the Argentinian, well, they're going to have to see me do it, and then they'll be like, oh, that was a good idea, we can do that. Because there'll have to be some, I don't want us to have our hands involved in other countries' revolutions, but being a good example is not having our hand involved.
So not even a model of soft power, just being a light unto others.
Yeah, that's better, because the more we try to influence another country, the more they get pissed off that we're fucking with their country, even if we're trying to do the right thing.
Fair. I mean, that's kind of why we did what we did here.
I don't have a problem us airdropping supplies to hurricane victims or earthquake victims. That's different. But I'm talking about being involved in their politics at all, like paying to influence or anything that we do and all the countries do.
True.
How would you like to be able to vote from your phone about pretty much everything?
I would be open to it, provided the cybersecurity were in place.
Right.
But yeah, if you check for that, then I'm good. I can do that.
Cool. All right.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Ballot measures and all that. If you can speed that stuff up, I'd be into that.
That's a direct democracy. I want you to be able to use this thing to say, what we should do today with our military, with the money that is in the treasury, basically everything. Now that we'll have to work our way up to that, or you will, because you're not smart enough to know how to run the country yet, which is bullshit. But okay. And anyway, I'm very pro individual freedom and power.
Totally.
So, anything else you want to ask me?
Nah, I mean, I'm hearing someone that actually understands global politics in the 21st century. So I'll wait to hear the rest of the platform formally. And
Well, thanks for stopping by.
yeah.
Yeah, you're welcome. And I'll put this on all my stuff, so if you want to do whatever you want with it, have a good time. Yeah, sure.
Thanks for your help.
You're welcome.
And I'm trying to take it easy.
Okay.
So again, western part of Brooklyn, in the south of 15th and Manhattan.
Yeah.
Yeah. And if you decide that you do want to start like staffing up and shit,
I'm trying not to spend any money because I'm not raising any. I don't have a lot. I mean, living here is goddamn expensive. So, I mean, if I didn't want to do that. I like more organic stuff. You know what I mean? Like, you're going to hand it to 10 people. Hopefully they all like me, and they'll tell 10 friends, and, it'll go like that. I don't want to spend money on it because then I'm going to have to spend money on it all the time. And then I just don't like it.
whenever you're ready to ramp up, don't forget about the university.
Oh, if I definitely want to hire somebody for something, you're my call. My first call. So.
Well, all right, well, you get this out there and keep doing what you're doing.
Thanks. See ya.
It'll be easy.
Great. That's nice to hear. He just said it's going to be easier than I think, which is going to be really easy because I think I already won this in my head. So thanks for the encouragement. See you later. Okay, well, that was cool. He stopped by right before I was about to start the show, and we were talking about politics, and I missed actually the best part of our discussion. He asked me about 2 or 3 things, and yeah, so that was cool. And yeah, so sorry about missing 420. I feel like I should be, I don't know, punished in some way, but who's going to do it? So, okay, well, now I got to talk about something without the help of a partner in crime. So, I'm going to put the phone temporarily in some sort of half decently comfortable spot and try to smoke, and then think of something to say. Because the teleprompter is forever off for me. You gotta be goddamn kidding, I'm not doing that. I'm not memorizing anything, I'm not writing anything. Well, I do like to write stuff down, but more as a journalist than a speech. Because who needs preparation when you know what you're talking about? the ever-present problem of wind. Woo! And now is one particularly windy time. What you haven't seen is the fantastic patch I have on the back of my coat. You hear Oasis in the background. What's the story, Morning Glory? Which unfortunately TikTok will not permit to be on the background for a video, so this video is not going on TikTok, which I have listed as my TV station, which doesn't make sense, so I'm going to have to fix that somehow. But I cannot put Instagram links easily into the website builder, so all kinds of little technology problems that I don't want to deal with, but I will when I feel like it's necessary. But smoking weed and eating pizza is always necessary, so I'm going to continue to do that and figure the rest out. Oh no, I dropped my gloves. Oh, they're gonna get wet. I better pick them up. Okay. With that problem resolved, now on to the world's problems, or at least the United States of America. Like, I just don't want to have anything imperialist going on. And I can't wait to piss Donald Trump off. Cocksucker has it coming. And it's going to be coming from me, unendingly. So if you don't like him, make sure that he hears about me. As soon as I know that he is, then I'm going to turn it on full blast. It's fun. Smoking weed for Congress. No, look at this. I got, along with my jacket, a bunch of patches. Where is it? I got one there, on my bag. Another. And there's one on my bag. Courtesy of Embroidery House and Sons. Did I get that right? It's on something Broadway, like 38th or 36th and Broadway. All it is in my newspaper. Fantastic. I could show you the patch, but I'll end up dropping the phone or something. You're just going to take my word for it. Or go to my newspaper or one of the other videos or something. I'll put the pictures up on Instagram in a minute. Can I put them up here? Well, add a comment. Can I add a picture? I don't know. I'm afraid to push too many buttons while recording live. This Dan Goldman doesn't know what's about to hit him non-violently and legally. He's toast. That's gonna be funny. Actually, it's funny right now. Pardon? I am running for Congress, Wolf Alexander. Yes. You mind being on live TV?
Are you in Congress now?
No, 2027.
What?
In 2027, I'll be in Congress.
27.
Yeah.
In what state will you be running for?
This one.
Oh, okay.
Let me give you a card.